Here's how to use the new upgraded special Pi timers. If you hold the upper right hand button, it'll turn on. Now if you look down here at the bottom, you'll see what these buttons do. If you hold the button down, it will do that thing. So we'll go to quick set first, and this is where you set your beep frequency and volume and your sensitivity. So if I click this bottom left button, it'll change the volume, and then eventually it'll change the frequency. You're going to want to stay on low frequency because most people can hear that. The sensitivity, go up and down like this. You're going to want to stick to about 6 or 7 depending on how quiet the PCCs are. If you click the upper right hand button, you'll come back out. Now the history is actually your string history. If you hold that down, you'll actually see every string that's gone through this timer since it's been last turned off. It'll actually hold quite a lot of strings, so I suggest keeping your timer on the entire time just in case you need to go back and look at something. If you hold the button again, you'll be able to come back out. It'll ask you if you want to delete that string. Say no. So if I do one real quick, right, I got a bunch here. I'll close that one, do another one. We'll close that. We'll hold the history button down, and you can see string 1 and 2. So string 1, we can actually see the splits. Hit the upper right hand button. Or you go to string 2, and you see the splits for that one. Alright, to come back out, just hold that history button down. I'm going to keep it. Now next is the par time. If the par accidentally gets set somehow, gets bumped, I don't know, whatever happens, you'll see par set there if the par time is set. To turn it off, just hold the par mode button down. Alright, now this bottom one is for your walkthrough timer. So right now I have it set for 4 minutes, so if I hold this button down, it'll actually start a timer for the walkthrough. So you don't need to have a separate stopwatch or your phone to keep track of the initial walkthrough, stage walkthrough. Now to stop it prematurely, just hit the upper right hand red button, and the timer will be ready to go. Now, to sync this timers, you're going to go to enter scores. You're going to pick a squad. Right now in the upper right hand corner, you'll see these 3 dots here. Go there, then click the timer, and then you're going to select the timer number. Now on the back of my timers, I actually wrote the number, but if you want to find it, hold the upper right hand button to get to the menu, and you're going to click it once to go down all the way, and you click it until you go all the way down the system. Then you hold the button to select it, single click your way down to Bluetooth, hold to select it, and then you'll see the number at the very top there. Alright, just hit this button to go back, upper left hand button to go back, and you're back to here. So now we're ready to actually score. Now to score a shooter, you're going to want to select their name, and then if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see a timer symbol. Sometimes it takes a second to come up, but sometimes it won't. If you just poke it a few times, it usually comes on just like that. Alright, now to run the shooter, just hit the green button. We'll do a few shots on there. I got some 4 in there. Now let's say we're done now. You want to pull the time. You click that timer button down there, and I'll pull the time. And you make sure they're the same. Now this microphone will stay on and timer will stay listening as long as this red light is still going. So add another one, and you pull again. That's what you get. Alright, now if you hit that button, it'll actually close the microphone and it won't pick up any more shots. Alright, now but it also resets for the next go around. Alright, so if I want to pull again, pull. There we go. And then close it, and it won't listen anymore. Now this is also, once again, where you can see the history. You can see the split. But if you need to count the number of rounds or whatnot, you can count number of rounds shot. If you need to go back and see an older string. There's an older string. And then just don't delete anything. Now if you turn off the timer, it will delete all those strings. And to turn off your timer, you'll hold that upper right hand button, just keep holding it until you see that screen, and then that's it. Your timer is now off.